What's going on, y'all? Welcome to Lovely Intuitive Soul of the Divine. It is your girl, Lovely, and I am back to do another general reading for the collective. If you are new to my channel, welcome. I cuss, okay? So if you don't like cussing, baby, this is not the channel for you. If you don't like somebody who's going to tell you what you need to hear and not what you want to hear, baby, this is not the channel for you, okay? I am goofy as a motherfucker, all right? I talk with my hands, okay? I sing off key too. Baby, I laugh all the time, okay? I like to have a good time in general, but I am also here for a higher purpose, though. I'm here to continue on my healing journey, making sure I'm giving you all clear guided messages. Hopefully, this helps you all on your healing journey. So, any advice, any guidance you get out of these readings, take what resonates out of them and leave the rest, okay? Do not force it to fit. If it is not your story, baby, it's not your story. All of my readings are timeless in general, so please keep that in mind, okay? And to my returning subscribers, baby, welcome the motherfucker back. Y'all, baby, we back again. Okay, we growing. We vibing out in this bitch, man. I appreciate y'all coming back and fucking with your girl. You know, I'm always gonna come back and fuck with y'all because the love is too real, baby. You're fucking with me. I'm fucking with y'all, and what's understood don't need to be explained, baby. I love y'all, okay? More than y'all will ever know. And y'all know, honey, as always, and forever, I'm gonna stay in my vibe, okay? So let's go ahead and get into this shuffle. Ooh, if you love me, brownstone. You say if you love me, say it. If you trust me, need me, do it. Okay. Like, so it's like you tired of people talking. Like, don't sit up here and say you want me and you ain't putting no work behind it because that's just a bunch of bullshit. Like, I don't want to hear that shit. That's whoever I'm picking up on. It's kind of like, yeah, I mean, you keep saying these things, but you don't really have the action behind it. So it kind of feels like it's a waste of time, okay? Because it could be one of your options right now where it's just like, you're not doing enough to show, this person, whoever it is not doing enough to show you that they're actually truly interested in you, though, okay? So it's like, no, like, don't just say shit and don't back that shit up, okay? Like, we're not gonna do all that, okay? So that's kind of the energy you're in, all right? You just kind of like, listen, like, we're not about to play these games. Like, I can't read minds. So either you fucking with me or you're not, okay? And if you're not, then you're not gonna put your energy into it. So that's kind of where you're at. So let's see what the hell that we have going on here. Yeah, friends with benefits. So I'm saying that's why they're not really speaking up, okay? And then it's like you don't want to get put in this category. So it's like you choose yourself always. Whoever I'm picking up on, you choose yourself. Okay, so this person, yeah, it's like they have more feelings for you. It's like you can feel that they have feelings for you a little more than what they try to lead on, but they want to keep you here. You wasn't playing that shit, okay? Whoever I'm picking up on is like, don't sit up here and say shit that you don't fucking mean. If this is where you want to put me, I don't want to be there, okay? So I guess we're gonna have to just agree to disagree, and then you're just kind of like whatever, okay? So you're really in your own, like, you're loving yourself, you're in your own zone, you're doing your own damn thing, and you are dismissing people accordingly, okay? So let's go ahead and get into the goddamn energy, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Go ahead and protect me in the collective. Let's see what we have going on. I hope you all are doing well and enjoying your day, okay? Yeah, laughter, like, your laugh stands out, is what I'm getting. People like to have fun with you. Like, you're a good time. Absolutely. You're very lighthearted. You're very easygoing. Okay. People can chill with you, but it's just like people don't want to take those extra steps to give you what you need. Okay. Because what you need requires more than just laughter and games. Okay. So it's like, people kind of take your lightheartedness for you don't seem like the type that wants to commit either. Okay. Like, you're okay with friends with benefits, but you always throw this curveball because that's a part of who you are. Yeah, you like to have fun. Yeah, you're easygoing, but baby, listen, what you want, you know what you want. You know your value, you know your self-worth. Like, you're not gonna sit up here and water yourself down, and you stand firm on what you need. And people really admire you for that too, is what I'm getting. Okay. Yeah, pretending. A lot of people pretend like they don't care about you. It's really what I'm getting. It's like a lot of people act like they don't give a fuck about you, but they do. They care. They care about what you think. A lot of people miss your energy. Yeah, love struck. Like, people are into your ass. Okay. It's you as a whole, your whole goddamn personality, your aura, your vibe. Okay, you make people laugh. You're very lighthearted. You see the positive in things. You have a different perspective. Okay, you're very much so confident in who you are, and it makes people definitely attracted to you. And it's like, you know, it's obvious that people like you, that people are absolutely into you, and they just have this gaze that goes over them, like when they look at you, like you could see it in their eyes. Like the eyes is something that you really connect with energy. And it's like, you try not to be looking people in the eyes like that, because you can feel the intensity and the passion behind how they feel about you. So sometimes you feel uncomfortable. All right, that's what I'm getting. Yeah, benched. Like, you really have no problem benching people. Like, this is all you do. It's like, you know, people are into you, but for what reason? What is your reason? Because a lot of people talk a lot of shit and they don't back that shit up, baby. Yeah, abusive. Okay, so you could have had a lot of abuse that you dealt with in your life. Somebody that didn't treat you the way that they should have treated you the whole time. They were love struck by you the whole time. They were in love with you, right? Whole time they were pretending and acting like you didn't give a shit. Like they didn't give a shit about you. Okay, you've definitely flipped it. It's like, now you don't give a shit because you don't have time for people in mind games. Okay, so you definitely had somebody that had a heavy pattern. Okay, that they went through a lot of abuse and it's rooted in them, and that's something that they have to want to fix on their own. But you said you're not there to be somebody's positivity and then there's no change. Okay, and so you have that energy where people always have this chemistry with you, you know, and they are attracted to you and they want to be around you. You're very uplifting, you're motivating, like you're a good spouse, friend, okay, family member. Like, you are very supportive. And you know, people who have that dark, you know, definitely traumatic energy, you know, they tend to cling to you, and they tend to have a lot of chemistry because it's something that they know they need. Okay, but then they don't treat you right. Okay, and then so you have this pattern of people that don't treat you right, and they feel like they can take advantage of you in your good heartedness. So you put yourself in this place of, yeah, don't fuck around and find out. Literally, fuck around and find out if you can try that with me. They know they can't. So they sit here in this love struck daze about you with all this chemistry, knowing they can't play you, but they can't help but want to be around you. Okay, heaven sent, Keisha Cole. Yeah, you're sent from heaven. That's how people see you. It's so easy to connect with you, regardless of this pattern that people have. You know, you're a positive in a lot of people's dark lives. Okay, yeah, passion, using you. I'm telling you, because you have this light about you. They can't help but want to be in your energy, even if they can't get right. Okay, and you know, you have this sternness about you. So it's like you're very lighthearted. Your laugh stands out. It's very infectious. People love to be around you, but you stop those patterns of people using you because how hard you fight for people because of this passion that you have. Because you stand up for people, and people can't help but want to be in your energy, be around you. Yeah, you have a lot of passion behind your children. Okay, your children definitely look up to you. Okay, the abusive person could have been the baby mother or baby father of your children. Okay, and they were using you to be both parents. Okay, don't force that to fit. Take it if it resonates. But you have a lot of passion, and they know that their kids will always be okay, because you'll always make sure they're good. Then that is why they chose you, even though they were a narcissist. Okay, don't force it to fit. But that's for some of y'all that I'm picking up on. Okay, but you definitely know, you know how to pick up people's ulterior motives. Okay, and this is why people gain this respect about you, because they definitely misread you all the fucking time. Yeah, you have a lot of balance. Okay, and you have somebody coming in that has balance. Okay, as well. They're very balanced in their energy, and it is a soulmate. Okay, so you have a soulmate that's coming in with a lot of balanced energy. Okay, that can fulfill what you want. Okay, and what you need. There's definitely somebody that feels like you have a connection with them that's on another level, and they be goo goo gaga eyed all over you. Okay, if you notice, yeah, swipe right. Like, this could be somebody that you follow on social media. Okay, this could be a coworker. All right, somebody that you have this connection with that's coming your way. Okay, because they feel like you compliment them, so they're absolutely just love struck over you. Okay, you've been benching people, you've been exploring your options. Whoever I'm picking up on, you lead by your integrity, and people see that and they love that about you because you do. You lead by integrity, and people fall in line, baby. Once they try to judge you, and then they see who you really are and what you're rooted in, they think twice about trying to play with you. Okay, it's not gonna happen. Okay, because you were called here to do different things. Okay, to have an impact on people's lives, and you are doing that. Okay, without even knowing it. Focus. Her. Yeah, can you focus on me? That's what you be feeling like with these people, because they always be talking that shit and don't back it up. Like, focus. Focus. If you're really committed and you really want to commit, you really interested, you trying to really put in the intentions behind making this work, focus. Okay. And you said you don't have time for that. Well, you got somebody coming in that said they're gonna focus on you, baby. They're gonna focus on you. Ten of Pentacles, they're gonna absolutely focus on you, honey. They see this family with you. They are obviously into you. And you might not know it, okay, but it is very obvious to everybody around them that they are into you. Okay, yeah, Knight of Pentacles. Okay, they definitely want to give you something slow and steady, take their time with you. Okay, they want to give you focus. Okay, something that you have lacked. Okay, they said they'll give you all the attention. You want the attention, you got it. Okay, so you have somebody that is in your energy, and you both complement each other very well. They see it a lot more than you do, because you really are just, you're loving yourself and where you're at right now, and you're not focused on it. It just keeps coming to you. Okay, you have people that are always in your energy that are wanting to, shoot they shot at you. Okay, and most of the time that's not even what you're into. Like, you're not into dating right now, and this is why this soulmate is, whoever I'm picking up on, is why this soulmate is coming your way. You're not even looking for it, so you don't see it coming for sure. Okay, yep, King of Wands, you don't see it coming. Love struck. Yeah, they're definitely coming towards you. Okay, they are obviously into you, and like, everybody around this person knows that they're coming towards you. Okay, you're probably the only one that doesn't know that this King of Wands is headed your way, though. Okay, yeah. Four of Pentacles. Okay, so they definitely like to be very frugal, is what I'm getting to, and they do want to hold on to you, but they also like to be frugal and plan things out. Okay, when they come with it, they want to make sure everything is in order. Okay, but they've been thinking about this for a little bit, whoever this King of Wands is. But yeah, they are love struck by you, and they're about to take some action. Okay, because they feel like you balance them out, baby. Yeah, Death card. Okay, so we got the Death card coming out under the abusive card. Okay, so this person coming towards you could have also had abusive patterns that they went through in their childhood. Okay, and they transformed. They completed that cycle. Okay, they went through a transformation. Okay, from things that were deeply rooted in them. Okay, a lot of traumatic experiences. You both could have that similarity, especially with this being your soulmate. Okay, yeah, Eight of Wands. Or sorry, Eight of Wands. Well, Eight of Wands, because I expect them to be communicating with you, and y'all can live at a distance. But the Eight of Swords, though, with them overthinking if they're good enough, if they're ready for a commitment. Not necessarily are they ready for you. Are they ready? Have they completed this pattern of this abuse that was deeply rooted in them? Do they feel like that they can actually, handle a healthy relationship? They overthink about it, because it's like they want to be the best version for whoever they give themselves to. And like I said, they are struck, and like, they are love struck by you. They are obviously into you. They are overthinking this shit. They don't want you to judge them from what they went through in their abusive state. Like, they want to be able to be vulnerable with you and feel like, they're not judged. Okay, but you have that energy that's so nurturing. They know that you're just not that type of person. Okay, they feel it, baby. Yeah, listen, Four of Wands, honey. Yeah, they absolutely see this commitment with you. Hangman in the reverse. Okay, like, it's like enlightened now. Like, listen, it's enlightened. They want to celebrate. Okay, they're so into you. Tamia, they said there's no one like you around. They like what you doing to them. Okay, they like it. Even if you, like I said, if y'all ain't even started yet, listen, they like it. They like your energy. That they like your vibe. Okay, they love this passion. Okay, they know you in some capacity. Okay, and they're definitely overthinking about the things that they're not comfortable speaking on. Okay, and you give them this energy, like I said, that you give everybody this energy where you make people feel happy. Okay, you motivate people, you inspire people, you make people feel a way. Okay, they've never experienced the type of love that you give. Okay, and you give it naturally to everyone, so it's like there's no picking and choosing. The passion that's instilled in you is who you are, and this person is absolutely intrigued. Absolutely intrigued. Okay. So you don't expect whoever this is, okay, to come. All right, definitely a soulmate for sure. I'm not getting that it's somebody that you dealt with though either. Okay, and if you did, it wasn't very long. Yeah, 7 of Swords. Okay, especially with that passion card. Okay, in order to satisfy the desires that you want, okay, fulfill the passion inside of yourself, you have to make sure that you paying attention to what people say to you. Okay, you've learned that your passion leads you, and your heart leads you to do things because you know that it's the right thing to do. But a lot of times people do a lot of deceptive things. Okay, they deceive the truth, and you're going out of your way and depleting your energy and losing that passion of wanting to help others. Okay, so you're in this place now of rebuilding your passion back, and in everything that you desire, baby, you're fucking going after it now. Like, you're going after it though. There's no more people, like there's no more chances of people abusing your power anymore. This passion that you have is fierce, honey. It's fierce. And people think that you move shady, though, and that your passion is a facade. Because how truthful are you really, right? Enough for you to be protecting your passion and your peace. And people are learning to put respect, baby, on your name. Do you hear me? But this new love here with this Ace of Cups, okay, is headed your way for sure. Okay, you got a new love because you're not looking for it, and you've been protecting yourself, and you've been reigniting that passion in yourself after all of the deception. Your cup for the love that you have for yourself is overflowing right now. You've poured into yourself and you balanced yourself. So you have the soulmate that's coming your way with balanced energy too. Okay, you both will complement each other. Okay, and what y'all have been through. Okay, they've definitely changed, and they've learned how to handle those triggers that they have from their abusive situations they went through in the past. Page of Cups. Okay, yeah, they want to start small with you because they kind of don't know where you're at. Okay, they said you look like you have a lot of options, and you have, and you've been benching them. Okay, like they see that it's something about you. They know they have to step that shit up. Okay, confirmation if you heard my phone, but it's like they definitely want to take you out on a date, and they want to send you a message, see if you're interested. Okay, weak. SWV. They said they get so weak in the knees they can hardly speak. They lose all control, and something takes over them, money. Something takes over them. Okay, they want you to stay with them, baby. They like, listen. They said stay by their side. Okay, they gonna swallow their pride. Okay, and be vulnerable and talk about things. They want to talk about things with you, and it's not just like this using energy. You have this inviting energy where people just be talking to you anyway, but it's just like this companionship that they feel inside when it comes to you. Okay, Temperance, balance, yeah, balance on top of balance, on top of sending that message. Okay, with intentions behind it though too. They could be younger than you also, is what I'm getting. Listen, they said things are amazing when you're around. It's a great day. It's a great day. Okay, but they want to feed into you like you feed into others. Yeah, listen, Knight of Wands, or I said not. I keep saying Wands. Like, it definitely fire sign energy. I'm definitely keep picking up on though, but you got the Knight of Pentacles in the soulmate. Okay, so this soulmate is coming in slow, the slowest moving knight. Okay, so they definitely not moving quickly. Okay, they're not coming in and love bombing in that way or rushing to commit to you. They're absolutely going to take their time with you because they want to get this shit right, baby. They in the King of Wands, And it's almost like they want to perfect it, like beat out the competition and be number one, period. Okay, forever. Yeah, Hierophant, they want to marry you. You make this person weak, honey. They heart start beating triple time is what they said. With thoughts of loving you on their mind, they can't figure out just what to do. Okay, but the topic here, the topic is you. They get so weak, honey. Listen, blood starts racing through their veins, baby. Yeah, we got the strictly sexual card. See, this is what you dealt with a lot, and this is why you don't focus on love. Okay, because you've always had a one-sided shit. People always want to put you here because they cannot step up to the plate to give you what you need. So this is why you said fuck love, like I'm loving me, and baby it shows. And this is why people be just in fucking la la land looking at you, baby, like the fuck. They be love struck, honey. Well, you got one that's definitely, like I said, they definitely coming your way for sure. Yeah, we have the different pages and acceptance that try to come out. Yeah, you accepted shit for what it was. Like you realize that people aren't on the same page and you cannot change them or control the narrative. You've learned to stop controlling the narrative when it comes to dealing with people. Hey, that's not what I'm looking for. Okay. It's not gonna last long. You know what I'm saying? Like you're very blunt in that way right now. You're definitely truthful in where you stand at, and you mean business. Okay, so you do get approached, but they learn real quick that it's not as easy as they think. Okay, they know they don't have what it takes. You just have this energy that you require. You require value. Okay, you require respect. You require healthy. Okay, and it's like people are intimidated by that. Okay, is what I'm getting. You make people weak in the motherfucking knees. In the knees, baby. Like, damn. They be into you. Yeah, abundance, okay? They definitely want abundance with you, this King of Wands. That's love struck, okay? Like, they thinking about all this work that they put in, and then they're wanting to spend their life with somebody. Yeah, spiritual lesson. That's what I'm saying. They put all this work in, whoever this soulmate is, you know? And they're at this place. Yeah, they've been very patient. They've been very patient. Like, they're at this place in their life now that they want to settle down. They've learned their spiritual lesson, okay? And they know that people came in their life to teach them things, and they feel like you're in their life for a reason, and that it's deeper than just a friendship, and it's something that they definitely want to know about. But they know that patience has to come behind getting to know anybody, okay? This is what they've learned, okay? Yeah, children. So this person could have had a definitely had an abusive childhood, okay, that they've had to learn to transform and heal through, okay? So this is something that's deeply rooted in this person. This is something that they did not want to repeat the pattern of putting that on their children. So if this person has children, okay, they definitely change and do things different. So children is important, and how that the children are treated is very important to this person. Okay, we got second chance at the bottom of the deck though. Okay, this person feels like this is a second chance to get it right with their children, to what the life that they didn't have, the abuse that they went through, the things that they thought love was and it was not. They're feeling like if they have children, if they already have them, they're definitely breaking generational curses. If the person that they want to be with, their partner, their spouse, children, is very important, in how you guys raise your children is very important to this person because of what they went through. Okay, just a friend, Mario. We got time apart. Okay, so the person that was using you, the people that are using you, you gave them space, baby. You gave them distance. You came to the enlightenment that people threw rocks and hid hands, okay, and they were saying more than what it was, okay? They want to say they want to be just a friend, but a lot of people had this unhealthy attachment to you, okay? Really have emotions for you, but will not do the work to change, okay? So it's like, they don't want you to look at them as a friend, but that's all they were giving you. And you was like, this ain't gonna work, baby. Yeah, you started healing. That's what I'm saying. Like, this ain't gonna work. You separated yourself, and now you're getting this love that's gonna be patient with you and themselves, because they're healing too. Okay, they're healing too. You got the play hard card that came out. You go here working your ass off. Yeah, they released shit. That's what I'm saying. You released the deceptive shit that was holding you back. and reigniting that passion in yourself. You release the shit that does not serve you, the deception that was holding you back, watering you down, making you feel like you were too loud, you were too animated, you was too colorful. You know what I mean? Like that shit does not phase you anymore. You stand very confidently in who the fuck you are now. And this is why people love you. Even if they hate you, they love you. Yeah, put the computer away. Okay, so you definitely continue to heal and find time to get a reset with yourself, some relaxation, maybe a nap or two. Maybe a nap or two. Okay. So baby, twin flame, honey. We got the twin flame card. Go slow, vulnerability. I'm telling you, this is being guided to you, okay? Like whoever I'm picking up on. We got the twin flame, okay? Twin flame, retreat, time alone, the chart recharge, go slow, take the time to get to know each other. You could be completely vulnerable with this person, okay? This person wants to be overly vulnerable with you, but they know that the time is not right to throw themselves all the way at you. So they're learning to be patient. They could have been a very impulsive person jumping into relationships and going all in, and then coming to find out nothing meshed. Okay, so this person is learning. Yeah, they had to balance themselves. That's what I'm saying. This this person is learning to be patient, and that everything will unfold in divine timing. Okay, so it's like they know that they want this with you. They know their values now. Okay, their core values and what they look for. They see that in you, but they don't want to come and throw that on you. They want to take their time and go slow and really get to know you. I want to be down, Brandy. Yeah, they want to get to know you. They want to be down, like y'all, homie, lover, and friend, baby. Yeah, warning, okay? Don't dismiss the red flags. Okay, so it's like you are on them. Okay? Baby, like it ain't nobody's business. Okay? You're definitely not gonna make it easy for them, okay? But they are a good balance for you. Okay? And if you see something that you don't really like, catch it, say it, be vulnerable, open up. Okay? That's what I'm getting. Be vulnerable, open up, let them know. Okay, that let your boundaries be known. Okay, that you're not okay with that. Okay, because whoever I'm picking up on is kind of like, yeah, you just be moving on, baby. You be benching people and you don't even ask questions later. Okay, if that. So you're being guided to go and let things flow organically and not try to control the narrative. Okay, you just have to let shit be what it is. And if you see red flags and it's something you can't get with, that you can definitely have that conversation, but you're being guided to speak up, okay? Because this is what you're doing all this for. Okay? Yeah, soulmate on top of motherfucking soulmate. Soulmate on top of soulmate, okay? They want to water you. They want to invest. They want to nurture this. They want to plant the seeds, baby, and watch it motherfucking grow. Plant the seed and watch it grow. Okay? It's this connection that they want to be down with you so bad, baby. Listen, they want to be down. Like, what you trying to do, baby? Yeah, awakening. Okay, so you both are in this transformation right now, really going through an awakening. Okay, so you're in this place that relationships is not what you're looking for. You have been loving yourself. You've been pouring into yourself. Okay, and you have been speaking up a lot more. Okay, now, when it comes to the matters of the heart, all right, that might be a little different. You definitely be benching people and you don't give explanations. You be gone about this bitch. But you have a soulmate, double soulmate, all right? You definitely have somebody that you're going to be very familiar with. Okay, you guys are going to have a very familiarity, similar type of dynamic, okay? And they're going to accept you exactly for who you are because they want to be down with you. I mean, they're already in your energy. You just may not know who it is, okay? But they are new, okay? They are not a past person. All right, 10 of Cups. We got to do the signs. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. Okay, North Node if you're operating in it. All right, you could be a Pisces that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with that 10 of Cups. But yeah, they see abundance with you. They see y'all having abundance together. They know that it takes time. Okay, they know that they're following their guidance. They're following their angels, their spirits, ancestors, whatever they believe in. They're following that because they want a very fruitful and happy relationship. Okay, and they see that with you, baby. Listen, everybody around this person knows that they're obviously into you. Like that's what I, because it's true. All right, star card. Yeah, they wishing for this outcome to be absolutely successful. You could be an Aquarius that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, but this is the healing that they've also been doing on themselves. Okay, learning to be patient, learning to be grateful for where they are in their life. Okay, yeah, judgment. They made a judgment call, honey, on their life. Things got exposed, people got removed. Okay, things got revealed. They went into an awakening. They realized that in order for them to get something healthy and something that's, enjoyable to be around and not just in a sexual way, they see that with you. They had a resurrection, honey, in their life. You could be a Capricorn that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. They've changed a lot in how their kids are raised and how their family is established really matters because of their childhood. Full card, okay? You could be an Aries. Okay, that's Pisces twice, Aquarius twice that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, they took that risk to break that cycle, okay, of putting their children or their future children, because they do want them with you if you could have them, shit. Or if y'all have kids, not putting them through the same patterns that they've had to heal throughout their life. Okay, this is a new start for this person, and they want everything. They want commitment, they want stability, they want abundance. Okay, they don't want conflict. Okay, you could be a Leo that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with that Five of Wands, but this is the conflict. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of conflict behind the abuse that happened to this person in their childhood when they were children. It could also be abuse with their own children. There's things that are deeply rooted in this person, okay, that make them change their life. Okay, they realized that they needed to change their life, and if they have children already, they want a better life for their children, and they want their children to see them be in love correctly, and that requires a certain type of person, baby, and they see that in you for sure. 10 of fucking Pentacles. You could be a Virgo that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. 10 of Pentacles, honey. Okay, 6 of Pentacles. Like this person sees themselves having all of this with you. Okay, you could be a Taurus moon that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, but they're absolutely on social media watching you. Y'all can follow each other. Yeah, and they every time they see you, they're so excited when you post. Okay, they be cheesing from ear to motherfucking ear. Okay, listen, eyes be dazed. Listen, they be in love. Those are love eyes. Okay, I feel like this person thinks that you have bedroom eyes. Okay, they said your eyes be telling stories and shit. Four of Swords. You could be a Libra that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with, but yeah, they released as well as you released the deception. Okay, behind the people and the shit that was holding you and your power back. You and this person went into hermit mode. Y'all both went into higher level of consciousness. Okay, you started thinking things through and changing for the better. And this is why y'all are being aligned together. Yeah, this King of Pentacles. Okay, so you could be a Taurus that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. Yeah, somebody that's stable, somebody that's grounded. Okay, because they've been grounding themselves. They've been healing through their traumatic experiences. They've been grounding themselves. They're a provider. They like to have security. Okay, and they want to make sure that you're good in that. Yeah, Emperor. That's Aries twice, okay, or Scorpio that I'm talking to or that you're dealing with. But yeah, this Emperor is in their divine energy. They're coming towards you, okay? They moved away from shit that doesn't serve them. That's Aquarius 3 times, okay? They definitely know how to make wise decisions. They've learned their lesson, okay? And they're coming towards you with good things, okay? Support, okay? Stability. Maybe, gosh, Lord, the lovers. Okay, you can be a Gemini that I'm talking to that you're dealing with, like soulmate on top of soulmate with the lovers, okay? And the Eight of Cups. And the reason why, this soulmate energy, okay, that's Pisces 3 times, is so strong, okay, because you both have that desire and wanting for more. You both have that desire to be loved correctly. You both could have abandonment issues. You both are going to be healing each other, nurturing each other, feeding into each other, watering each other, honey. And it's going to be so fulfilling for you. This will be the most fulfilled that you have ever been when it comes to a actual romantic connection. If you allow it because everything's free will. Okay, you gotta want it. Okay, I can't fucking make this shit up. The Sun card. It'll be the most fulfilled that you have ever felt when it comes to you being in a romantic connection. Actually feel seen. That's Leo. Like, I don't know, 3 times possibly. Differences, genuine. My whole life has changed since you came in. I knew then you was that special one. So when this person laid eyes on you, it was love at first sight for them. They're gonna cherish you. They want to, shit, if you allow it, they want to, baby. It's like they gonna come in and try to just shoot their shot, man. Like but they want to take their time with you. They're not gonna love bomb you and throw it on you, lay it on you thick. They want to get to know you, and they will definitely express that. Okay, because it's something about you, and they're gonna impulsively do it. Okay, they are normally impulsive, but they've been very patient when it comes to being guided to something that's real and solid and genuine. Okay, they could be in the gym. Okay, definitely trying to focus their mind on other things, find new hobbies. Okay, this is what they've been doing with part of their awakening process. Okay, to find new hobbies. Okay, they could definitely be taking care of themselves better. You could be in the gym taking care of yourself as well. You could met this person at the gym, or you can constantly see them at the gym. So it could be somebody that you go to the gym with. This person is religious. Okay, so they're in this place of abundance. They tapped back in and connected to the higher source, okay, higher power. Yeah, they started cleansing their body, their mind, their spirits, and they feel like you make their life complete because you sweet, like you are. You have this inviting energy for everybody, okay, for everybody. All right, even when you don't want to be, you are. Okay, that is who you are. Your aura is very bright, and it just makes people come your way, good, bad. Okay, they need it. People feel like they need it. Yeah, this nonchalant. You know what I'm saying? This is what people put you in. Like you have to be this way is how you feel. Okay, in order for people to actually put respect on your name, you have to be nonchalant. Okay, is how you feel about it. Okay, but in the same sense, you've learned since then that, yeah, you don't have to care about it, but you also are very firm in your power. Okay, so the nonchalantness is how people see you, but really you've already read them through and you've placed them where you need to place them when it comes to where you're headed on your journey. Okay, this person, when it comes to the abuse that they went through, okay, they used to be very nonchalant, like it did not affect them in their life until they started reconnecting with their religion or religious beliefs, because they were in it but not really. Now they are. So they do realize that a lot of the things that they went through when they were younger or in their childhood, okay, is the reason why they see or saw relationships the way they did. Okay, yeah, hot tempered, and there was a whole fucking crash out, baby, a whole crash out. And they realized a lot of things, that the reason why they had all that anger, okay, was through the abuse. Okay, what they thought was healthy, what they thought love was. Yeah, this person had a lot of demons, okay, that they had to fight. Okay, and they've definitely been healing it. Yeah, hot temper came out and naughty. Yeah, and so this person, baby, listen. Like I said, yeah, they've learned to control their anger, okay, but they used to go out here in the past, dibbling and dabbling and being nasty and shit, trying to get that anger out, okay, so they take that shit out on people in the bedroom, okay, yeah, indecisive. They didn't know where they were headed in their life, and then they had that intervention and they went through that awakening and things have changed for them, okay, and then somebody that also could have been using you. Okay, like we've already talked about before, baby mother, baby father, they was hot tempered, all right, and they was nasty out here, but you knew that, all right. We got social butterfly. Okay, so this person knows a lot of people, but they're definitely in a popular loner phase right now. But you are as well. Like, you know a lot of people, you get along with a lot of people. People gravitate towards you, but you really are a popular loner. Like, you definitely love your space. Okay, whoever I'm picking up on, yeah, you're an old soul. Yeah, you've been here before. You and the soulmate. All right. Yeah. Listen. What is that? Charismatic, gentle, feminine, honey. Yes, absolutely. Old soul. Yep. You're very charismatic and you're gentle. And this is why people are always gravitating towards you. This is why this soulmate, this emperor, baby, is coming towards you. Adorn from Miguel. Let my love adorn you. Okay, let it. Just open up and receive it. That's what they said. They love your style. They love your mind. They said, open up and let me love you. Okay, let me love you. They want to love you down, honey, whoever this is. But yeah, listen, they have this desire for more when it comes to you. And it's just something that they cannot resist about you either, you know? And they love at first sight from whoever this is. I'll tell you that much, baby. Yeah, procrastinating. Yeah, and it's like you're gonna feel like, yeah, you slow as hell, but the Knight of Pentacles is the slowest knight moving, the slowest knight in the deck, but the definitely solid, the most solid. Okay, so you're gonna feel like they playing games with you, that they're a procrastinator, but they coming, okay? But when it comes, it's definitely gonna be a well fucking worth it. Yeah, we got the free spirit. Okay, so this person definitely walks to the beat of their own drum. You know what I mean? They move how they want to move when they want to move. All right, and that is why, especially with this Knight of Pentacles, when they come, it's going to be good. But they know that they have to be patient with themselves because they're still healing through that. But they have to be patient with building something with anybody, and they know that takes work. So if they want to do it, it's got to be with the right person, and they have to know them. So they're not going to come and just love bomb you and come in and try to throw all this shit at you because they want to take their time with you because you're deserving of that. You look like you need to be, the ground that you walk needs to be blessed. Like, just kiss your feet. Like, listen, drink your bath water. That's the truth. Like, angel number 99, like they want to make sure that this is being watered, okay, and nurtured. Y'all planting seeds, okay? They want everything to be positive when it comes to where y'all are headed and what foundation that you have. Like, you don't even know how deep this person thinks about this, okay? And y'all ain't even went out yet, okay? But a change is coming. Angel number 555. Y'all ain't even went out yet. Like I said, for some of y'all, you might already know who this is just because of how they look at you, man. They be looking at you with them goo goo gaga eyes, honey. Like, woo. You can tell they're into you, baby. It's obvious. Like, it's obvious to everybody this person talks to. Like, they into you, honey. Yep, potential. 1, 2, 3, 4. Y'all have potential to have an abundant life together. Okay? Yeah, self-love. Angel number 2255, because y'all pour into yourselves. Y'all love yourselves. Y'all are transforming. I say y'all because you both are. You're both in the same frequency right now. You both are changing. You both are continuing to grow, okay? Separately. Yep, achievement. I'm telling you, and they achieved this goal of really acknowledging that a lot of their anger was misplaced, and it was something that they needed to look inner and heal. They achieved it. They've achieved it. Unthinkable. I'm ready. Alicia Keys, if you ask me, I'm ready. They said, if you ask me, baby, I'm ready. Listen, and they said they done came a long way and they done achieved this. They're in a place of positive mindset and abundance, baby. And they said they want somebody to love them down, and they want to love somebody down. And they said they see you and they want to love you down, baby. Listen, in every single way, honey. Yeah, triumphant. Answer number 4444. They see this as being hella successful. Baby, they into you, honey. So into you. Listen, wow. Like, you're not going to see this coming. They're going to ask you, are you ready? Like, you're going to feel like, yeah, this person just takes their time with shit and they too slow. So you definitely, like, it's definitely Aries was out here very impulsive, you know, like they're not moving fast enough and you might dismiss them too soon. Okay. But it doesn't matter because they still want to, they're not going to not try again. Okay. They want to build your trust. Okay. They know that they have to be patient with you because they've had to learn to be patient with themselves. Okay. Yeah, I can't make it up. Release. Enter number 999. They know that they had to be patient with themselves and to release things as you have. You've released a lot of people that have used you. Okay. You've separated yourself from them. People with attitudes taking that on you. Ain't had nothing to do with you though, but you're so innocent. Yeah. Harmony. You bring harmony in people's lives. Enter number 22. You bring a balance in people's lives. So they take that anger out on you and they know you can handle it. Okay. So they think. Okay, that doesn't mean you want to, you know? you take a lot to reset your mind and recharge your energy on a daily. And, you know, dealing with people and all of their emotions and their bullshit, and they're using you for your good energy, you just put a stop to it. You started releasing shit. And so did this person. Okay. Whoever this is, baby, yeah, they're in their habit, and so are you. Angel number 4141. They in their habit, and so are you. They revisited what makes them peaceful. They needed to find a place of peace. Angel number 66, angel number 616. They found their sanctuary. They found that balance. They started getting rid of shit. Okay? Yeah. Reshape their life. 525. They had no choice. They had no choice. They brought balance, okay, to themselves, okay? And they want to treat you fair, okay? They want to bring balance to you and them. That y'all are balanced. That y'all support each other. They're definitely going to support you. They want you to always be yourself. Yeah, security. And they're going to provide that security. 808. That there's a solid foundation, especially with that 10 of Pentacles. Protection. Angel number 444. I mean, soulmates double time out here on top of the lovers. On top of y'all both desiring more. And that you both have it in you, and you both can go far with this abundant life if you accept a date. If you accept getting to know somebody and going with the flow. So let's see when they gonna make it officially known that they are obviously, you know, into you. Let's see before we shut this shit down. They said they ready, honey. They ready within 3 months. Okay, so it's April, May, June. Okay, so what? That's Taurus. Since we at the end of the month, that's Taurus, Gemini, Cancer energy. Okay, and that all 3 of those was out here. I think, pretty sure. Very soon. And it's the lightning, because it's going to be very unexpected. So for some of y'all, very soon, Taurus season. Okay, Taurus was out here, so you could be a Taurus. All right, very soon, this person is definitely going to ask you out now. All right, they could be a Taurus, like, you know, very slow and steady, but when they come, they come. Okay. Yo, Chris Brown, excuse me, miss, baby. Listen. They said, you don't hear me saying, yo, like, what's up? Like, they try to get to know you. Excuse me, miss. We got not likely, okay? You have somebody from the past returning that ghosted you, especially with that ghost card, because this new energy, they're definitely not trying to ghost you, okay? They want you for sure. But somebody that ghosted you in the past is going to try to return that ass. Talking about, yo, excuse me. They want to kind of catch you off guard, kind of unexpectedly. And it's not likely for them to get a reaction out of you. That's what I'm getting with that one. We're going to grab one more, though. But it also could be not likely because, like I said, you're in this place of loving yourself. And, you know, the pace that you want people to move at, they don't, okay? But you have to continue to learn that you can't control the narrative, all right? You have to let shit flow organically. So if you still have that mindset that, yeah, you don't want it, you're not looking for it, you're not interested, that's completely fine. You are glowing the fuck up and you are very powerful. You know, the world is yours, literally, for the taking. Okay, you can do whatever you want. It really literally is up to you, but it's sooner than you expect. Okay, now it's a rocket. Okay, rockets to waterfalls. I don't know why that came out, but I'm just saying. Sooner than expected, though. Okay, so you definitely have this soulmate of yours that's a new love energy coming your way, baby. And what you gonna do? Okay, what you gonna do? Anyway, let me leave it here for y'all, okay? If this resonated with you, baby, go ahead and hit that like button. Like it in general to energetically donate to the channel. It is free 99. It costs you not a damn thing. And to my new people, if you like how I read, baby, you're fucking with my vibe, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back. I'm gonna throw something else in the mix. Y'all take care.